Hi, I'm Simon, co-founder and CEO of Labfolder. Today I'm representing the group Connect the Lab. Connecting laboratories is always a team effort, and in this case it was realized by 4 partners: Integra Biosciences, BETTER BASICS SmartRacks, FLUICS CONNECT, and my company, Labfolder. Work in laboratories is still characterized by a lot of manual work with little to no automation. This leads to enormous efforts in planning, executing, and documentation of each and every experiment, and is prone to errors. However, if you want to automate workflows, you need to be able to connect software, hardware, documentation systems, and lab supply in an efficient way. And this is what we did at the example of pipetting in 96 well plate. When starting in Laboperator, you can choose the required instruments and tools and also change parameters. Since Laboperator is browser-based, you can do that from anywhere, on your laptop, in your office, or on a tablet. Now we are entering the execution view of Laboperator. You see the workflow steps on the left-hand side in the sidebar, and in the main view you see the granular instructions on how to perform this workflow. The content can be enriched by videos, images, or whatever you like to make it easier for untrained personnel to execute this workflow. This is the SmartRack by BETTER BASICS SmartRacks. It's a modular laboratory organization system, and it creates order in laboratories and improves work safety and user efficiency. Due to its modular design, it can be adapted to fit the individual user's needs. Its modules can be exchanged or arranged however you like. Let's start with what the workflow asked me to do. Let's get a 96 well plate and start pipetting. Now I need to make sure that solutions A and solutions B are within reach. As a next step, Laboperator prompts me to start pipetting solution A using this Integra pipette. The cool thing about this VOYAGER multi-channel pipette is that it can automatically adjust its tip spacing. This makes it extremely easy to pipette between different laboratory consumable formats such as microtiter plates, gels, or centrifuge tubes. It makes it extremely fast to pipette, but also it prevents errors. The VOYAGER pipette can be easily integrated in any connected lab environment via USB or Bluetooth. I'm now going to pipette solution A, and because this involves a lot of tiny pipetting steps, I'm going to fast forward. Next, we're going to pipette solution B, and this nice little gadget here is going to help us with that. The Smartstand by BETTER BASICS SmartRacks can be rotated by 360 degrees and therefore allows us to pipette the 96 well plate by either side. Additionally, the 20 degrees tilt makes it easier to see the wells and therefore allows for much more precise and ergonomic pipetting. By the way, the products that you see here are produced using 3D printing. And if a customer is in need of a solution for which no product yet exists, the 3D printing expertise of BETTER BASICS SmartRacks can help you to develop custom solutions. Now we're really going to pipette solution B, and since this again involves a lot of tiny instructions, I'm going to fast forward with that. The pipetting sequence we just performed involved a lot of adjustments of the pipetting volume. But we hadn't to do anything, it was all done automatically by the workflow. This, of course, saved us a lot of time and prevented potential errors. Now we're going to take a picture of this 96 well plate to document our results. I'm going to place the 96 well plate under the webcam and hit cheese to take a photo. This picture is automatically transferred into my Labfolder electronic lab notebook. In order to store my 96 well plate, I still have to label it. I'm going to do that by using the IoT-enabled printer by FLUICS CONNECT. I hit print in Laboperator, and the printer produces a label that I can stick on my plate. See? I've attached the label now. Now I conclude the workflow in Laboperator, but I can always access the item information by scanning the code and accessing the information in the FLUICS CONNECT app on my smartphone. FLUICS CONNECT is an inventory management solution that helps research laboratories that label their samples by hand and therefore suffer from outdated inventory lists and lost samples. With this app, however, I can manage my inventory on the go. When I scan the code on a 96 well plate, all the relevant information is displayed in seconds. This workflow demonstrates how different solutions can be combined to provide a seamless user experience, from planning an experiment to executing an experiment to documentation and inventory management. Thank you for your attention, and if you have questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us.